What's up, peeps? It's your girl, Bears the Game. And if you're new to my channel, this is one of the videos where I discuss mental health while playing Resident Evil 4 while in the list. I don't know why I started it off. It was recording. It was still playing. The game was still playing while I was setting this up. Last time I was like, oh, this isn't scary, but it is, man. As I'm like, oh my god. I don't know how I played this one. Okay, no die. Okay. Sometimes I feel like it's kind of hard playing this game because I lose focus. But I looked at the previous videos that I was going to get and kind of catch up with what I was talking about. But this time I'm gonna talk about something different. Relationships. While having a mental illness. Please don't die. Okay. This is hard. So, oh god. Cool. Alright, no. One of the things I did think about when I was in a relationship was when I wasn't really, oh, there we go. This is one way. Please don't do it. Dang it! I was more like open. Dang it, I died. Oh, dang it. I was more open with I would tell, not everybody, but when I start to like somebody and I could tell I'm going to be in a relationship, like when I was in my like teens and stuff, I didn't openly say, hey, I have a mental illness. But when I was my last relationship, I told the person like that I have bipolar disorder, and well, first thing,
you better stay outside.
I was asking,
Ashley,
are you familiar with it?
Yeah.
And it was like, not really. But then, mainly because I try to be open with, like I want to say I'm an open book, and I try not to hide anything. And my main thing is like I don't want to have baggage in my next relationship, and I don't bring baggage in a relationship. And I accept people for their own stuff, mainly because I would like to be accepted for who I am as well. And I do see a lot of TikToks. I do see a lot of people on TikTok, like they talk about their relationships, or they give advice, or like talk of like have these jokes or skits for like being in a relationship. But I think that, I remember that. I talk about like people TikTok faking mental illnesses, like just for clout, which when they just do it to get views or be popular on social media. That's what I talked about last video. I didn't remember it at first. Every time, because I kind of run away from Mr. Krabs over here, it doesn't work out. Well, I was saying that because thinking about talking about that further in another video, but relationships are, I feel you should be open with your partner, but not as soon as, like, not right away. Maybe, like, I feel like I didn't get to know him as much as a person. I just got to know him as a potential partner. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time because I feel like sometimes I don't have to press the buttons to avoid getting hit. I keep getting hit. It's working in my favor. I have a plan. I'm gonna throw this. Concentration, that's the problem. I'm gonna die. It's usually not a boss battle. Even when it's a regular battle, it's just the enemies. I'd be like, oh. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. Okay. Oh yeah, it's still... That's the problem. If that's the problem, it's not. We're gonna die. And I'll be thinking, oh, it's so easy talking about something. It's my concentration, trying to focus on, especially with battles. Those I had to fight 4 chainsaw ladies, and I didn't, that's why I just decided, let's just pass the giant instead of fighting all that, because I don't think I'll pass it, but
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
I think, I would think now it's easier to clear, well, not easy, it's better to clear my baggage, like, for the new relationship that I'm in, but not just that, like, have, better coping mechanisms besides, like, venting to a therapist, a psychiatrist, my sessions help me, like, I'm not at the end of it crying all the time or something like that, and not feeling like, it helped. So, come on. Let's see. Now, if I could just beat this boss, then we'll
Hasta luego.
We'll get somewhere. I feel like it only he didn't feel it. First, let me just not talk and focus on this, and then we can continue the conversation. Boss parties. Not the easiest. That's how I'm like, wow. I'm doing a lot better than I was when I was talking about something. Plus I'm scared, so my fear tactic is it's like he's getting mad every time I move around. This is the fear tactic. Judgment Day. This game is so funky. It is! I'm so surprised. It is harder because I'm like, how the hell did I make it through when I was younger? Because this is very hard with the camera, and then it doesn't, you can't see everything. I'm still enjoying this. It's still like, good. I'm in panic mode. I don't want to die. Start all over again. Oh, dang it. Okay, but I still have first spray. I gotta face this baby shotgun. Oh, dude, I had it. I'm getting somewhere because he does that. I know he pulls apart and then he has to climb out. That freaking thing. After I make it through that, I'm gonna need a break. No! But I'm still alive, baby! This is easy. You guys lied. I have enough TNT bullets. It's just that this is not easy. Come on, that could have easily hurt him. Why did he do this? Come on, just get off. I thought I was doing the right thing. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't dead. But we're getting to the next part. It's not annoying. Sounds like a break, but I really want to beat this, and I'm scared of it really anyway. I don't know how I beat it the first time. The heck? Don't put baby in the corner. I got this. He's faster without any legs. How does that happen? He has some really strong upper body. His arms must be very, very strong. Empty. I can't believe it. I thought I had enough bullets. I have more guns. Dead. That's a problem. And I see that. Yes! Be dead! Alright! I did it! Not really crying. You're crying. Anyway. I did it. So now we can talk. Because I was not focused on what I was talking about. It's hard. It's not that serious, but it's just so like my concentration. Okay. And now I can collect all stuff. Alright. So we're talking about relationships. I was just talking about like my little brief experience with it. When I don't know, I think like I don't even really think, oh, should I be told? Hold on. Let's see. It's part of his door. That's pretty pimpin'. I don't really think about, oh, should I keep it away from people that know that I have a mental illness in a relationship? Because I think the last time it was like a friend that obviously not friends anymore, but when we got into a little drama, I don't know if actually close. Okay. She was telling coworkers that I had a mental illness and that's why we're not talking, like all this other stuff. I guess I gotta go do that open. So, actually.
Are you okay, Leon?
Give me 1 second. So, it's gonna move. You're good. See ya. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me get my dope. Hello. How you doing? My name's I keep thinking about this song by Charlie Wilson. It's like, hey girl, what you doing? My name is Charlie. Wilson. Alright. I can't believe I did that. This is why I was saying when it comes to like a freaking challenge, like a boss battle, or if I gotta fight enemies, I would probably just focus on it instead of just talking, because then it's like, what the heck is she talking about? Hold on, give me a second. Okay. So alright. I'm glad that person came, was watching the video. It's pretty dope. I was like, there's times where I do have people that watch my videos, and I be trying to see what I can do to like pretty much keep them to stay and watch longer. And some people do, and they get to subscribe. That's really awesome. But anyway, what we're gonna talk about? Sorry, I keep doing this. I'll be like, okay, what do we? We're gonna talk about relationships, and then I'll keep talking, saying it, and then I haven't gotten to a detail. Let's just get to the point. So, my first real relationship was in high school, and it not real relationship. Actually, that was one of the first times, not first boyfriend I had, but like, my first real relationship technically was my previous relationship, because the relationship before that we both had mental illnesses, and he made it seem like I forced him to be with me out of spite, to be honest. But like, I liked him, but I liked him because I liked his sense of humor. It's definitely not because of looks. And then when I got to really know him as a person, it was like not his personality. It was more like the fact that he stopped taking his medication. So I was more concerned for his health. Let's see. Hopefully I can get to. I was concerned for his health, but a lot of people. I don't know if a lot of people date somebody. I don't know that many people that really make it a big deal about dating somebody with mental illness. Like, that's not the first thing they say, but like, I know if I just gave an example of like my past friendship, which is another relationship, where she was talking about me having a mental illness, like as if that's the reason why we stopped being friends, when it was a miscommunication, and it could have easily went, oh, we can make it through that, but we stopped talking to each other. So when I mean relationships, I mean different forms: family, friends, and like dating partners. Like even with new friends, I let them know, like, I don't say immediately, but when I feel comfortable talking to them and stuff, and I'll be like, I have a mental illness, and I make it so nonchalant because there's a lot of people with mental illnesses. It's so funny that I'm talking like this now, but my freaking aunt was over here. That's why if it sounds weird, like I'm talking to somebody, it's because somebody was here. Usually I don't address that, but there are times when I like talk, and I haven't addressed it on here because I don't know. I'm still kind of like not gonna make an excuse like say, oh, I'm new to this. It's more like I don't know if it was a big deal. If it is, I do apologize. I don't consider myself a professional like vlogger or a professional streamer or anything, but if it does bother people, and that's the reason why they don't watch my videos, but I don't do it a lot, so, but I'll try to say, oh, give me a second, which last preview videos, if I had somebody over, I wouldn't say anything. I don't think I do, so I don't know. This light looks like it's some sort of scanner. What the heck? Anyway, use that disgusting eye. I thought I would have to put that eye in there. I didn't realize that this person who was watching my video, his name, or their, I should say, name is Judgment Day, which is crazy. This is when you gotta avoid the truck or car. Oh shit. Wait, hold up. No. We're gonna die. Yes, I was gonna say, we're gonna die. Because I don't know what to do. I think you're supposed to stand to the side. Hold on, I gotta figure it out. But, relationships, I'm not no expert on relationships. We died. I gotta stop shooting the driver, I think. Hold on, I gotta focus on this now. Because I forgot. I died many a times on this part as well when I was younger. I do remember that because I couldn't figure out. I don't think you're supposed to shoot the guy. Let's see. Help! I need help! I need help! Help me! I think I'm supposed to shoot the... Dang, they shooting this person too! I still died! What am I supposed to do? I think I'm supposed to shoot the wheel. One more. Let me see. I'm like whining. That's so funny. Hold up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She ducked. I'm not trying to shoot you, girl. I think I'm getting better. It takes me several times, but you know, it's all good. Oh snap! Who are they? Oh wow, there's a lot of them too. They must be mad. And this is for... Oh brother. Another one? Don't have another one. This is for the haters. I'm surprised. Oh yeah. Right in the crotch. Right in the crotch. He was dying very dramatic. He was like, if I'm gonna die, I wanna die like I'm gonna get an Oscar for this. Oh man, we didn't even get to the hard part. That's the sad part. I'm just thinking about it like this ain't even it.
On the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
I got it. You take that one.
Okay.
Ready?
He's cursing.
Yeah.
Yes! We made it! We surpassed the level. Alright, this is something else that I forgot to mention. The reason I'm trying to do each time I make more subscribers, do a new video of the streaming and stuff. I know right now it was kind of like scattered, the conversation. I was pretty high and I was focused on beating this level, plus I was lost, so I'm gonna still play. Wait, it's a new chapter. I think we're not even on oh, finally we're on chapter 3. Hit ratio trash. Enemies killed, what, 21? Jeez. Numbers of times killed. 15? Oh, Lord. That is something else. That's like a, what, a D if it was a grade? Oh, terrible. It's okay, because I'm glad that that chapter's over. But I think there's like 13 chapters. Or maybe 14. Huh. Anyway. I think I am going to leave this. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit because I don't want it to just be 30 minutes. Usually it don't have to be 30 minutes, but I feel bad because I didn't really talk that much about mental illness. I tried to. I just lose my concentration. If you haven't watched the last video, I did talk about people faking illnesses on TikTok. There's a lot of people talking about it on YouTube, and I said my opinion. This video, like I said, for the umpteenth time, we're talking about relationships. The thing I wanted to talk about is how my experience and what. Give me 1 second. I like the notification. It's like ice shaking. Okay, it's nothing. But anyway, if you are new to my channel, my name is Mir is the name, and it's only 12:36. I'm surprised, but I usually talk about mental illness while I play Resident Evil 4 on a lot of my streaming videos. On my regular videos, I do things like cooking, karaoke, all types of stuff. And if you're interested in that, how about liking my video, commenting that you've seen, like, comment supporting, that supports me. Also, how about subscribing to my channel? Because besides these videos, I do talk more in depth about, like, other topics during, like, with involving mental illness in my previous videos, and I play more. Well, sometimes I talk more or I'll play more, but I'm trying to do both at the same time. You know. But with I was just trying to give kind of my experience in at the beginning of how I dealt with, because I'm not the person that's dealing with someone with a mental illness. I'm the one with the illness and they're dating me. I don't feel like they had to worry that much about, like, I never even heard them, like, kind of tell me, oh, and, like, the only time I ever had a bad part was when I was feeling very depressed during 2019 when I was living with this roommate. He was very possessive, he was very toxic in general, and mind you, that person had kids of their own, daughters, and he would, well, I was talking to our mutual friends. I was very depressed, like trying to get some type of support, and I didn't know really who to talk to. So they were positive, which I was surprised. And my ex wasn't in the conversation. I don't know where he was, but he found out. I don't know if they told him or like I told him, but he wasn't very supportive of it. I know that's mainly his friends, like that's how I know about them. But at the same time, it's like I'm not the type of person to hold my feelings that much. Eventually, like if I tell my friends, I feel like now, when I was younger, it was different. But because it's better to let it out than let it in. A lot of people hold in their emotions and it becomes a toxic trait, or it eventually explodes. That's not healthy, and it's unfortunate that you gotta hide how you feel. I think maybe in the next video I'll talk about, like, see some research on Google of like what's male opinions of, like, but this is mainly my opinion, and I am a woman, so I can't really vouch or speak off like a male's point of view. If I can maybe talk to somebody else, like another YouTuber, and we could collab, that would be pretty dope. But besides that, like I was saying before when I was in the boss battle, I was saying that sometimes it's it's kind of like a damn if you do, damn if you don't. Or no, not really. It's more like a if you tell them it's fine, if you don't, it's not a big deal, in my opinion, unless it's very crucial. Like you stop taking medication and you're starting to date someone. Um, how are you without like being in a relationship and being off your medication? Because some people, like for me, when I'm off my medication, if I'm off my medication, I have racing thoughts, I have illusions, I'm paranoid. It's very scary being off my medication. And the real honesty, the reason why I stopped, not because at the beginning, of course, I didn't like how it made me feel, but now it's because it I lose a lot of weight when I stop taking my medication. I don't think I'm the only one who thinks like feels this way. That's why I don't like taking medication. And when you stop, you lose a lot of weight. Um, and it's I think it's not the healthiest way to lose weight. And when I was going to a program in Harlem Hospital, they were like saying, the medication doesn't make you gain weight, but then why does it make you lose weight when you stop? I'm not saying that's the main reason why you gain weight. That's why I try to not blame my medication. Not like I didn't do it, I would, but that's the medication isn't forcing food in my mouth. But I was kind of like, excuse me, I was more like an open book because I just want to have like a more open relationship with conversation, keeping each other. But people are gonna keep stuff from you. I felt like I was being the open book, whereas my ex was the one. I didn't like. At one point, we were telling each other we didn't know each other like that as a person. That's not good, and that has nothing to do with having a mental illness or not. He did say he had like depression, but how would I even know? Like he never gave. I know there's some people, a lot of people that are good at showing face, smiling, and then feeling dead inside or feeling very upset and depressed. But it was just like, if you can't trust me enough to openly let me know, and then you're not telling me how you feel and stuff, he easily would snap or like have an attitude or something. And I don't disrespect, like call him out his name. I don't like yell. I'm not, but like, um, I voice my opinion, but I don't like, I'm the right one and you're wrong, you know? Because it's supposed to be a team. At the end of the day, besides having a person for like an affection and stuff, I want to have a companion. And I dated someone with a mental illness so that I get the other experience of dating somebody with a mental illness. Now it's not just, um, I'm dating someone, the person's dating me and I have the mental illness, if that makes sense. Like they're usually they may have heard about it or they're not as familiar with it, but or they know like they're not fully educated on it. Um, but I the ugh, the next relationship I'm in, I would rather have somebody who, even if they don't know, they would like to be open about it, and then, they wouldn't judge me when the time comes when, like, those, um, be supportive is like important regardless if you have a mental illness or not. So, with a relationship that I had previously, I didn't have support. And that's not right because I was supportive. I just wasn't being supported. I'm not saying you gotta be supportive in financially because um there's different forms of support. Like I was cheering him on, trying to help, like give him motivation and stuff, and that helped with like it's crazy because it's like it's not like that doesn't it's but it's just like you would think that I would be the needier one when he was more of the needier one. At least I don't know. Or like he shut down a lot. Or when I would have sit downs. I had one ultimatum with him, but I would sit him down and tell him how I feel, and all of those opportunities were missed with him just being quiet. So it's just like I could tell that he had other underlying issues. And there was an experience where I went to the hospital and he like said he had to go to work the next day. So he wasn't supportive in that sense of like trying to be there for me in like a low point in my life. And even with that toxic roommate, he was not there. I almost got kicked out because the roommate was jealous and very, like I said, possessive. Like he said, I could have roommates to the point when I have my not roommates have guests over, but that fact that I brought my boyfriend over, it was a problem, and I didn't bring nobody over ever again. But now from that point and then being in the shelter now to be in a relationship. I mean, not in a relationship, having my own place. I don't know. I guess it's kind of awkward having somebody over when I'm streaming because it's like I don't be talking about people in particular. Like to talk trash, I talk about like, but I don't know. It's kind of like also um just I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it too. Like it's not that serious, but it was kind of awkward because I didn't um I don't know. This is kind of weird. Thirsty. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Um, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Um, excuse me. Um, thinking about doing like talking for at least an hour because I played already, so we're on the next chapter. Thank God. But I feel like with relationships, it's it's like there's gotta be communication, trust, um, and stability in the sense where you can rely on each other in a way that, like, what's the reason why you're in a like still in a relationship with someone, and why why can't you have these things with this person like uh communication where y'all can openly talk to each other and hey, it's not just pointing out things you don't like about the person or or like because when I was saying to my ex, like he would always complain about his job. He hated his job. Even to the point where he was every time he would be around family functions, like for my side for my family, um he would like complain about his job even when nobody asked. And at one point I had to tell him that um he's gotta stop talking about just his job. Like he's like a workaholic. Um and he kind of got offended by it, but at the same time he did stop. But it's like don't make you working be your personality because that was mainly what he would complain about even to me. Like I don't mind you talking to me about your job, but it's always about your job. You live there too. I don't know. I just didn't understand. And like told him at the beginning, like not the beginning of our relationship, but with the like once I just was telling him if you're tired of your job, get something better. Even me, I feel like I don't talk about my job as much. Like, I was talking to my dad. He didn't even know what I was like. I don't want to talk about it until I find something better or a career and stuff. It's something that God's not gonna put me in a situation that I can't handle. Um, I've been in so many situations where it could have been way worse than it was, but you know, I still got up. That song, we fall down, but we get up. I forgot the name of that song, but it's just very like it's my redemption song. The fact that I came from a lower point, and even in relationships, now I have a better relationship with myself because I feel like I didn't lose myself, but I wanted to be in a good relationship with a partner that may lead into marriage and stuff. But I guess it wasn't the same with the last partner I had. It was a learning experience. I'm still young. Um, and plus, I still think, do I want to get married? Because I think, yeah, but what if that person wants kids? I don't know if I want to be married, but I don't know if I want kids. Not saying you can't be married and have kids. I mean, not saying that you can't be married and not have kids. I don't know. So, today is Tuesday. What did you do for Valentine's Day? Comment below. Also, do you guys watch Smiling Friends? I like it. It's cool. Um, so, uh, I wished like, actually, forget that thought. I was gonna say, do you know there's a app called the AI Friend? People are making apps so people can have friends with technology. I don't think anything's wrong with it, but at the same time, it is kind of sad that we live in a society, no, that we we gotta have friends with AI, or like I'll joke and say, "Hey, Alexa," I don't call her Alexa, but are we friends? And then she asks me, "Oh, do you like give me a test to know how many things I know about her to prove that we're friends." I wonder what other people do with their Echo Dot or Alexa stuff, cause I just be thinking like, uh, I seen one video and they were trying to prove that it be recording conversations and stuff. It's pretty weird, but we'll never know. Wink, wink. We're getting closer to 100 subscribers. This is pretty dope, peeps. 100, and then I'll be able to put my URL mirrors the name. We're also getting close to it being warm one day. Like, this weather is very weird compared to last year. It just be colds, semi-colds, then it'll get eventually warm. Like, by April, people be in freaking summer clothes. But now it's like, yeah, it may be nice, warm in the day, but then at night, not even, probably like 5, it was cold in the morning, 7 a.m., because I got out of work, and it was cold. It was really cold. That's why I was like, should I wear my pea coat or should I wear my jacket? Or my coat, not my jacket. And I picked my coat, even though like I was walking, I was getting hot. But I didn't even have, cause we have like heaters at my job when it's freaking cold, and then we have a fan, and my previous person who I relieved, he put the fan on. I guess he gets hot easy, but he had the door open too. You can hide flashes, so I closed the door. I turned off the fan. It was cold, and then they had the AC on in certain areas. It'd be so cold. I don't know. Hopefully it get better, but thank God we had those heaters. Um, Hopefully in the next one, because what I try to do is watch my previous videos before I watch the new ones. Sometimes I don't do it all the time. I did it this time, and I wanted to make sure I kind of stay on what topics I don't like talk about the same stuff. I guess not really, because I do. Um, well, that's kind of the point since we're talking about mental illness, and that's the majority of the time. I always want to go back to talking about mental illness at the end, so I don't lose you completely, the viewers. But it's just like the relationships that I've had, friendships and partners. Uh, I feel like it's relatively the same without the sex or stuff like um you you know, or being affectionate and stuff, like kissing or whatever. It's mainly like be in my last relationship, I realized that I didn't change. Some people change when they're in a relationship with their friends or people they're close to. Like they just focus on. I was focused on my relationship with my partner, but with my ex, but I didn't lose myself in the relationship that completely where I can't have still a relationship with my friends and stuff. It didn't change me. But I did see that I was doing more stuff in the relationship than my partner. He wasn't completely like he wasn't like perfect, but I wasn't looking for perfection. It was more like I was looking for a companion that I can bond with and grow together with, you know. Um, but now I'm more, instead of just looking for a relationship, I think this will be the first time in my life that I've just want a relationship with me, with God, you know, and just be content with myself, love myself, not just like buying myself stuff, but like be in time with spiritually and emotionally, like. But I don't want to be crying and be embarrassed to be crying. Um, it's a beautiful emotion to release. Um, so many people say that, oh, like a lot of people don't like crying in front of people or something like that. Some people think it's like a form of weakness, and it's unfortunate because if you don't release like how you feel, that's one of the things that make you mad or bitter or angry with the world and stuff like that. And it's funny when I say to like when people find out that don't have that many friends, or I don't have friends, I have associates and acquaintances, they'd be like, oh, I don't, like, you seem so nice and stuff, like they're very surprised. But it's just like, I feel like it's not me that's the reason why. It's just mainly I'm trying not to find the whole like, it's just people grow, they're, you know, they just they go their separate ways, and it's not like I'm the only one. A lot of people go through a lot of stuff, unfortunately. And I have to thank God that I haven't been in situations where it could have been way worse. Like, even though I don't have my mom in my life, the fact that I can still talk to my dad, uh, I can call one of my siblings. Um, I have a lot of support from my mom's side of the family too. See, it's not just love relationships or relationships with um friends. I'm just gonna be talking, I'm not playing. So, how many people have played Resident Evil 4? Yeah. Dang, I'll get viewers. Don't get me wrong, but they'll stay. That one dude, Judgment Day, they stayed longer than I was expecting. Cause when I was playing, what is that game called? Dang, it looked like Mickey Mouse. Dang it. It reminds me of Cuphead. Um, Ink Machine, Bendy and the Ink Machine. It was a lot of people watch my video, and my ex at the time, he was jealous that I was getting views and like comments and people watching. He would be so whiny, super whiny for no reason. Like, shouldn't you be happy for me? And it's not like, again, I have 95 subscribers. Yes, darling, I have 95. Oh, I don't know how to act now. It's like I didn't change. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I would think he would be supportive and be like, yeah, that's great. But he was jealous. That's the first thing. He was more, oh, it's not fair. My videos aren't like, I don't get views, or people don't comment or like I'm like, come on. Or this is why can't why can't it be, oh, that's what's up. Like, that's great. Motivate you to want to be doing this, because it's just like confused me, because I was the one to tell them to make a YouTube channel. That's why I'm like, I am not the worst person in the world. Because, people are so weird with nice people. And, I thought I was gonna do a TikTok video of two situations. One, when this person thought I was stalking them, and another one where this dude thought I liked him, and at that time I considered myself lesbian. It was so weird. But